Ladies and gentlemen, behold, Dude.
Hey everybody, welcome to Dude. I'm Caleb.
This is Brian.
And I'm Griff.
So I want to admit something. We were going to do that episode where Brian was on acid, and in fact we did.
We tried.
But Brian didn't end up really, he got a bad hit.
Yeah, either I got a bad hit or I'm strangely immune to the effects of LSD, which I really hope is not the case, because I want to do it again someday.
More likely the first one. I wanted to take some time to just let you guys know. That episode may or may not come out.
Probably
because
not.
Yeah, I'm still in the process of editing it, and
pretty
there
bad.
are some good parts, but it's a lot of just us laughing and, you know, talking about nothing. In fact, like, I think everything just faded off and we didn't even finish it.
Yeah, we kind of paused it and left to do other things. And we came back in, like, 12 hours later.
Yeah.
We still hadn't touched it, so it was too bad.
Yeah, not to say that day wasn't a success, because since LSD didn't affect me, instead I just smoked a bunch of pot and took some Adderall. So, I mean, it turned out to be a good day regardless.
We got proficiently high that night.
Yes.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
Which I kind of want to talk about our weekend a little bit, like just to show everybody that it got pretty crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to say that may or may not come out, and if it does come out, it might be a clips thing that we add onto some episode. We're probably not going to do it with this one. I just want this one to be a, you know, flat out, just normal episode.
Just plain old vanilla.
Plain old vanilla.
Let's
Not
go back
even
to
any
the
jimmies
roots.
on top.
Anyway, if you see it, I don't know why I said if you see it. I think I was gonna say if you see it, let us know, like it was our dog or something. So anyway, something to do with that. Anyway,
We're trapped in the past. Like, let us know.
Let
You
us-
have to let us know what happens. We don't know. Dude 3, the search for...
dude.
Oh, wait, this is Dude 3. Fuck.
Yeah,
I don't know.
this is the fourth one we've done, but it'll be the third released probably. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Fuck 'em.
It could fail again.
Yeah, it could fail, and we just don't put out a podcast. But that, no, I don't know. We'll see.
We're trying. We're trying. It's a lot more
Or
difficult
we
than
might
we
just all be
anticipated.
fucking rolling on acid, which that might be worth it.
I feel like that is less likely to happen right now.
I mean, right now, but like one day, man.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying, we're trapped in the past. Remember, like
yeah, we
don't
gotta
know what's
keep
gonna happen.
moving towards the future.
Mhm.
Is what you're saying, Brian. All right.
Yeah, I mean, you can take that as philosophically as you want it, but I'm just talking about doing acid.
Okay. Right on, man. The other thing I wanted to spend a little time talking about, we'd kind of talked about this before, but I wanted to kind of just get our stances on any kind of substances, whether that means like alcohol or hard drugs or cigarettes or anything like that. Like what do you guys think your stances are? I'd like to hear yours first, Griff.
Okay. I think that you should be allowed to do just about anything you want as long as you get whatever it is that you're responsible for. Be that taking care of children, going to your job, doing stuff around the house. If you can accomplish all of that and safely do that, why not? And that's basically my stance for, well, since I ever really figured it out in the first place. I'm just not someone to say you can't do something just because someone else can't handle it. You know, I would never go skydiving. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy it.
Okay.
It's a good euphemism.
Well said.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go out and have sex with a man, but if you want to, sure, knock yourself out. You know,
Right on,
it's one of
man.
those things.
Yeah, so we're even getting into deeper issues here.
Right. And maybe
You know.
that felt a little bit more political than I anticipated.
It's all right though.
But it's the same idea. If you're an adult and you're consenting to do something and you're doing it with other people who consent to do it, I think anything should be legal at that point.
Fair enough. Right on. All right, Brian. What do you think?
I'm pretty much kind of in line with Griff over here, like on that kind of subject. But I would also add in that, like, you can do that and everything, and you know, as long as you can take care of what like you've got to do. But also, if you're like respectful of other people around you, like, I mean, I'm not gonna like toke up in like a church if it was legal, because it's like, oh well, it's legal, or
Right.
you know, like, you know, try to. I mean, that's kind of an extreme kind of.
Viewpoint?
Yeah, that's like, I mean, no one would really do that, but that's just kind of like how I
No, I mean, I
That's how I
understand.
feel.
Like, there's some pretty crazy people out there.
Yeah, and I mean, to add on to Brian's point of like, being respectful. Like, I smoke cigarettes from time to time,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to quit, but it's a lot harder than I anticipated.
It's pretty hard. Yeah.
But, like, if I'm standing in front of the door and people are coming from another building to walk into the door, I'll step off to the side 10, 15 feet.
Right.
You know, they don't have to smell it. They don't have to be near me. It's fine. I understand. But it's just those little things to make it a little bit, people won't think you're an asshole.
Well, I mean, and that's a good point you bring up there, because, like, with any that you were talking about respect to other people, but that goes in that same sense. Like, if you can't, like, not be an asshole or just, like, kind of hurtful, then, like, you probably shouldn't do anything like that.
That makes you sure.
But I mean, I don't know. Like, I would even. I mean, I'm just jumping on the bandwagon. But like, I always like Kevin Smith's definition of life is hard, and if you need something to take the edge off, you should be able to do that thing, providing that you're responsible about it.
Right.
You make responsible choices. You make sure that everything you need to do or like accomplish is done, so you're not just some worthless person.
Right.
And just be respectful of others and those things like that. Like, then you should do it. If it's not hurting somebody else and you want to do it, I mean, it's like you had said, Griff.
Right.
That's just my thing. I mean, granted, like, it's pretty obvious we're all users of different things from time to time.
We all are very
Oh,
similar minded. So, I mean, there is
Right.
that bias to our opinion. But I can say with extreme accuracy that most of the nicest people that I've met are at least somewhat recreational in their drug use. I feel like it allows people to have a more clear perspective on things. I don't know.
It really helped me have a better disposition about life. I'll say, like, anything that we've done. And it kind of has knocked away, like, a lot of my social anxiety that I used to have. Like, I'm a much, like, more social person now than I used to be.
Well, like with the drug community anyway, it's a very secretive community, but it's a very active social community. Once you get involved, like once you get into a smoke session with like 8 or 9 people, it becomes a big deal. Like, you learn a lot and you discuss a lot of things that most people are afraid to discuss because you're more respectful when you do it,
Right.
because of the illegality of it.
That's true.
I think that's why a lot of like stoner groups get to be like so like tight knit. Like, especially like our group that we have here
Not
on
mentioning any
campus.
names.
Yeah, no name.
Yeah, of course.
Not even the college name.
yeah,
honestly.
yeah, for sure.
I also want to say this. We are pretty discreet because some of our thoughts don't necessarily translate to what everything in the world is saying.
Right.
Or, like, I guess the law of the world anyway. So, I mean, we are pretty discreet as possible. If you know somebody, or if you know one of us, that's great, like, but...
Yeah, it is.
I appreciate the
Fucking
fact
awesome.
that you're taking the time out of your busy day to listen to our stupid bullshit.
Right, thank you, because
Yeah.
this is fun for us, and we hope it's enjoyable for you.
And if this does get at any rate somewhat popular, I think this could be a pretty beneficial example. I guess drug use in terms of not being dropout or burnout.
Right.
Because we're all fairly, not to like brag, but we're all fairly good students.
Mm-hmm.
Very, hardworking, decent individuals.
Yeah.
I'm trying. It's kind of hard for me to use the right adjectives without sounding super conceited.
Right.
But, yeah, I think if more people knew about this side of the drug community, there'd be a lot less hard feelings about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think it's the same as to like a lot of communities of people. Like, you could take this like oh shit, I just dropped all my popcorn. Like, say like there's like the jock kids, and like, oh, all jocks are this or that, and it's really just like the extremists of a certain group. Like, oh, there's the nerds, and the nerds are all like this, and then it's like, but wait, like, we're the nerds too. We're also the stoners. It's weird. It's a weird grouping system we got here.
And another perspective is the fact that this is technically somewhat illegal, and because those successful people have such an appearance to keep up with their jobs and their careers, they have to be a lot more secretive about it.
Right.
They're not more willing to step up and just be like, hey, I do it. Look at all of what I've accomplished, and I've done this since I was 16.
Right.
No one's going to admit to that because they lose their job for it, and I think that's ridiculous. But that's another reason why the only people who know about drug users, they know about the shitty drug users, the really hardcore, losers of the communities.
Right.
So.
I mean, but that's what always happens. Like, the bad things or the bad stereotypes are always the ones that are promoted.
Yeah.
Rather than...
By the opposing group
Right,
of people. Always.
I don't know. It's a shame that it's viewed so poorly, but it's because it's viewed from the standpoint of really responsible, like, shitty people, I'll say that, too, like, a misconception, maybe, is, like, I don't know if any of you are religious, like, and that's fine, but, like, I hear all the time from, like, religious groups and things like that, it's not a good thing to use any recreational drug or even drink or anything like that. And I haven't necessarily understood why, because in some of them, like, I would consider myself a Christian. In some of the time that I've been doing drugs, I've actually gotten a deeper understanding of, like, just being better to people and just I'm even learning some about my faith, and actually getting into it rather than just kind of saying I am. So, like, I don't know what your boat is in life, but I am saying that, like, whatever negative group or whatever, like, whoever it is talks about that it's not necessarily a good thing, I mean, see if they're right. Give it a try for yourself. Like, we're not, that's the thing, like, think for yourself, folks, but we just want to, be an advocate for something good, light a candle rather than curse the darkness, I'd say.
Nice plug. I like that quote.
Nice. But, man, we
give
got...
me goosebumps.
We got really serious there.
Yeah.
For a while. I mean, that's pretty much our stance on everything. That's all I had to say about that. We love you guys. Thanks for listening. Let's talk about some weird shit.
Dude, sunrise the other night.
Yeah.
Have we told them about the...
we were going to talk about the weekend. And
then we got... Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. We got on a tangent.
Talk about that story first.
Okay, well, it was what? Saturday night?
Yeah.
Saturday night.
By Saturday night, you mean like Sunday morning.
I mean, yeah, it stretched way into Sunday morning, but like all Saturday, I'd been like napping and just jerking off and like smoking pot and shit. I'm not giving a shit,
Yeah.
And then around like 7 o'clock, we took some Adderall, and that started kicking around like maybe 9 o'clock or something. I got all my homework done.
Right.
We got so much shit done that night. Just drove around a bunch and smoked pot. It was an all right time. And we stayed up all night. We stayed up all night and got to go out on a cruise whenever the sun was coming up. It was majestic, but then it just kind of was annoying because it was so fucking bright.
Yeah, the mist was like rolling off the crops, though.
It was nice.
It was
a
beautiful.
pretty magical time.
Yeah.
When you can find it.
There's like a lake out there on some farmer's property, and like the mist was like steaming up off of it, and you could see, like, I could see it from like 2 cornfields over.
Mm-hmm. I love nature.
It's pretty amazing.
I can say that, like, another thing to hop back to the drug use again.
Oh yeah, go for it.
But I found that I have a much greater appreciation for art now.
Yeah.
Like, you just, like, I don't know, you're just more observant of things. And you tend to look closer at a lot of things that you wouldn't before.
Right.
Dig down into it and think about it more intensely than you normally would.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice.
I if I'm going to take some of that and say that some of that was me living with an art major for 4 years.
Yeah.
I feel like that might have did a little bit of something.
And I'm in a basic drawing class, and that's really sparked my interest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you see my Facebook post today? Vase in D minor.
Nice.
Dude, my vase turned out pretty well today, I think. That's been an enjoyable class. I never finished my bottle, though. We had to draw a bottle, and I suck at ellipses, so I just never got around to it.
I'm so much better at curved lines than I am straight lines. I
Really?
suck at straight lines. But I can draw like a base curve. Oh, easy.
I've been using the table a lot. I'll like lay it down on the table, and it helps me to get a lot better.
It's really weird for me to draw,
Right.
like on an easel. But I'm getting more used to it.
Right. It's been pretty good. Brian, like, I think we've talked... Oh, shit. We got sidetracked. We were going to talk about the weekend still.
We'll get there.
Man, fuck.
I mean, I told what I wanted to tell. The sunrise was nice.
The sunrise.
I don't know, like, not that I don't want to get deep into it, but that was like the key things I remember. I was really
Actually,
fucking
yeah.
stoned the whole night.
That's a good point. Let's talk about, like... I mean, this is really all I'm going to say about the weekend. On Friday night, the three of us smoked pretty heavily, I'd say. Griff and I went out, and then Brian and Griff and I went out, and then we went out again. Like... and we split it up between hour or 2 hour intervals. So we would never have really come down by the time we went out the next time. So it just started it back up again. It was awesome.
It was a good time.
I got so big, man.
It was awesome till around 11, a little bit after 11
And then
came
we just
around.
died, man.
And then I was just like, oh fuck, I need to sleep, man.
Yeah, I passed out pretty hard.
I slept so good though. Oh man.
I slept from probably midnight, I guess, until 11:30 the next day.
Dude, Brian, between the three of us, though, well, each, I guess, not between, but between me and you, how many times you reckon that we, you reckon? How many times do you
I got it in your head.
Yeah. How many times do you figure, that we smoked over the weekend? I can say, between those 3 days, I probably smoked, 10 times, I think. Maybe 9. But I feel like I went a lot.
Well, because I know the one day, it was Saturday night then, yeah.
Yeah.
I counted it up that time when me, you, and Kirby were sitting on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 7, and you had 6.
Oh, shit, yeah.
That was just that day up until that point.
We went out again.
And we go out just one more time after that?
Yeah. Because then Griff and I went out for me later. Well, and then you and I went out at, noon. Or whatever on
Yeah.
Sunday. How many did you have after, the sunrise then? Me and you, and then...
And then me and Griff, and then me and Kirby last night. And then I guess I had a little bowl, or that half a bowl before class, and then just now with you guys.
Yeah, so we
Fuck, I wasn't counting, but...
You had...
It was a lot.
Well over 10.
Let's just cut this down and make it simple. It was a lot.
Let's say
pretty-
between 10 and 15.
It was a pretty active
Yeah.
weekend.
I mean, I don't know. I think I've been in a haze since Friday night.
Yeah.
Honestly, because, let's be honest, folks. I'm pretty stoned right now.
Yeah.
As we've heard.
It's a good time.
Right. It's. I keep dropping popcorn on the floor.
I guess another thing to preface this will be the drugs aren't that bad MK video.
That's probably what we're gonna call the video.
Yeah.
Drugs are that bad thing.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys.
Look out.
Man, what was I gonna say? What were we talking about before?
Fuck, this is turning into
How
our
many-
last podcast.
Yeah. No, we were talking about how many times we went out and smoked over the weekend.
And then he had said the thing about this is going to be our drugs aren't that bad, okay, podcast. And then you were going to say something else.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Man, just keep going. It might pop in my head. I gotta rethink.
But, alright. So you went well over 10. I think I went at around 10.
Mm-hmm.
We went fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be cutting back after today.
I think I remember what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Go for it.
To preface, the drugs aren't that bad. We do this a lot from time to time. I guess it's more of a periodical wave kind of thing.
Right.
But I have at no time ever been craving to go smoke.
Yeah.
It's always
Right.
just been I just want to do it.
Right.
Every single time I've gone out, it's because I wanted to, because I can. And that I can't say that the same thing with my cigarettes. Because I'll walk outside in the morning and I just won't even think about it and I'll have a cigarette lit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I've never just randomly had a bowl in my hand
Right.
and smoking it. It's not that bad.
Oh, I mean, that's the thing. It's always, it's a very social thing for me. So anytime I'm going to do it, I do it with friends.
Yeah.
So to me, it's not necessarily oh, I'll go hang out with them. Oh, it is that. I'm saying, oh, I'll go hang out with them. But then halfway through it, too, you're like, man, I'd like to smoke pot. Well,
Right.
since we're already here.
Right.
So that's when it usually happens for me. I mean, I don't know.
That
But
is-
yeah, to really hit at his point, it's not, addictive or anything.
No, and I forgot what I was gonna say again, man.
Yeah.
God dang. This is a rough podcast for me. I apologize.
No, it's okay, man. We
Yeah,
spent
man.
a lot of time talking about serious shit, man. And
Well,
How
even
long has this been going on so
we're
far?
at 22 minutes.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
This is actually a really good podcast.
I know. I like
Maybe
this
this
one. But
I feel like our thoughts are at least a little bit more gathered on this one.
Except for
Right.
mine.
Well, except for just recently here.
if I start pondering something for a long time, I kind of lose where I'm at, and then I just have to
Well, the thing
really,
is,
shuffle my way through it afterwards.
I have the idea in my head, but then you guys are still saying stuff, and
Yeah.
then that sparks my brain on another
Mhm.
idea, and I lose my main idea.
I know what
Right.
you mean.
No, I hate that.
Keeps doing it.
For me, what'll happen a lot is I'll be talking about something, and then we'll get off on a tangent, and I'll be talking about that for a little while, and I'll be going on about that and describing some random stuff that doesn't even matter to the original story, and then I'll be like, oh wait, shit, what was I originally talking about? And then I'm just done after that.
I remember what I was gonna say again.
Hell yeah. That could spark your memory.
And we do spend a lot of the time that we're together and hanging out and stuff. I'd say pretty high majority of the time. Kind of.
See what you did there.
Yeah, not really, but we're still just as good of friends when we're sober.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like we need this to connect to each other.
Yeah, I fucking love hanging out with you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we got serious and then we got sweet. Man, we're really gonna, tug the hearts of families in this
Dude,
podcast.
I can see the boner in your shorts, bro.
Yeah, it's just, there it is.
Oh, fuck, I just spilled water all over myself. Did we already talk about Chud?
I think we did in the last podcast, but you might as well mention it again because we may not get to it.
I mean, eventually we're going to be doing our movie, what would it be, a review?
Yeah, I hadn't really talked about that idea.
Movie
with folks.
commentation.
Yeah, commentate over a movie.
Comment about this. This is on fucking YouTube. Participate. But
Yeah, fuck, you got to do
I
something
mean, it's
too.
so violent there,
God.
Jesus. But anyway, no, we're gonna do this thing kind of like Mystery Science Theater, where we watch a really bad movie, or it could be really great. We haven't seen it. We're gonna
we
watch
don't know yet.
We're gonna watch a really bad movie and then just commentate over the whole thing, and we'll tell you when to start and when to stop. And it'll probably be like a 2-hour podcast, but we'll be just cracking jokes and shit and talking about stuff. We won't even necessarily be talking about the movie. We'll probably be so into it. We might just talk about us going to some place. I can't think of a place off the top of my head. But you get what I'm saying?
There's no place here.
Yeah, there is no place here.
That's true.
But anyway, so we're thinking about doing a movie commentary, and the movie we're thinking about doing is Chud.
Chud, yeah. Cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. Dude, it's a shitty movie made in the 80s.
Yeah.
I think, in
With
1984.
practical effects.
Oh, man, the effects look so shitty.
Oh, yes.
And then, after we're done commentating Chud, we're going to commentate Chud 2, Bud the Chud.
Which seems the first one seems like a horror movie. The second one seems like it's like a wacky comedy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand the connection between the two as of right now, but I mean, we'll just have to watch it and see, I guess.
Right.
Should we watch it first before we do the commentary, or
No.
should
Well,
it just be off the top of our heads?
I think we should just go in blind, because I make some of my best jokes when I just go in blind.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I guess that's how we. That's how.
yeah, as you can see with this show, we're pretty off the fly. We don't do any planning for this. And if we do, it's in the car ride before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't really talk about it, that's kind of what it's supposed to be.
We're
I
who's
don't know.
line, but we don't have the points.
Right.
And we don't have the categories or the whole show.
Or
Yeah,
true
so it's
carry.
nothing like.
Yeah, it's not like this at all.
I mean, but it's very.
Sorry, guys, I tried.
It's improvisational.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's what this show is meant to be.
Yeah, it's like Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Except Rick and Morty is a lot funnier than we are.
And it's a lot more scripted, though.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, they're only a little bit not scripted. We're
Completely
100% not scripted.
What's a script?
Talking about Rick and Morty, though, I don't think we've ever talked about Rick and Morty on this show. We've been advocating for things let's advocate for Rick and Morty.
Dude, yeah, Rick and
That's
Morty,
a fucking
sponsor
great
us.
show. Well,
The
yeah. Adult Swim
The most legal of our
activities.
activity. Watching Rick and Morty, which we technically do illegally.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, wasn't there just an episode that came out yesterday? Don't they come out on Sundays?
I think so, yeah.
The new, season 2 you can watch on streaming sites.
Yeah.
But our internet is so shitty here that it's hard to watch a full episode in full without pauses. And it's not just 1 or 2 pauses.
Unless you
it's
load
a
it
ton.
overnight.
Oh yeah.
See, I always watch it on Griff's computer whenever he's not in the room, and it works so good. Yeah.
Dude, Griff does have a bomb of a computer over here.
Looks like a fucking stormtrooper.
It's getting worn. It's getting worn down. I'm gonna have to get a new one too. I'm gonna buy one with my graduation money.
Right on.
Oh, cool.
Because my grandparents started this Sprout account when I was a kid, and the stipulation was they'd give it to me on my graduation from college.
Right on.
So my gramps was a banker, so he was
okay.
really big in the investing thing.
Right.
Nice.
So
That's tight.
that'll get me a way to at least money to start off for a couple months.
Right.
It'll be okay.
Shit. My grandparents gave me a Game Boy. No, my grandma actually has a. Well, she has. It's like a college fund, and so it pays for my school books and stuff.
Right.
And some of the money goes to some of it pays off half of my tuition or whatever.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to not be kind of left hanging.
Yeah, same
My
here.
family's kind of
Me as well.
always
yeah.
been there.
I've anything that I have that is nice is pretty much always been a gift from my parents or my grandparents. That includes going to college too.
Yeah.
You really
That's my parents' gift to me.
Right.
college, really.
Like, it's a huge deal, and you don't think about it, but, like, there's a lot of people throughout your life who have really, like, propelled you in the right direction. And that's really cool. Like, thanks, parents and grandparents.
Hi, Mom.
That probably aren't listening to this.
Oh, yeah, let's hope not.
If you are, just ignore, like, every episode up to this exact
Yeah,
moment.
Actually, just skip until this moment in the podcast and then listen from now on.
Like, do we want them to listen from now on? I don't want my parents listening.
You know what?
to
Just
our
listen to
LSD
this
Just
part.
never watch.
Yeah, just...
Shit. Sorry, Mom.
Anyway. What do you guys want to...
Mom's probably smoking too.
Yeah, whatever.
Dude,
I
yeah,
asked.
doesn't your mom listen to this?
I don't know. I might give her the link one day just to see what happens.
I know you, like, told your mom about it, but, like,
Yeah,
that's
I told her
funny.
that we made a podcast. I didn't tell her the exact,
Right.
Details.
story.
Right, that this is episode 3 is Drugcast.
I feel like every cast is like kind of drug cast.
Yeah, but we're not so vocal about... Well, we kind of are.
yeah. Because
on here we are.
all of episode 2, we were just talking about, oh, dude, LSD. We're gonna do LSD here
Right.
next time. Oh my
Well,
god.
because, no, like, on episode 1, because, like, Griff and I did LSD, like, and we talked about it on episode 2. That was a good start to that episode. Like, I kind of like that. We started off really well, like, being very informational-ish. That was not a word.
And that's getting
Yep. But we started out this episode and that one as being, like, information-filled. So that really helped out. Like, I don't know. It just added something to it.
Yeah, it adds, you know.
I know.
It adds.
Like, it adds.
we are kind of stupid and off the wall, but
Right.
we try to have at least some good message
Right.
alongside most of these podcasts. We're not just
Yeah, we
total
have good
assholes.
family morals, just along with everybody else.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody in the 60% divorce rate. Strong family.
Shit, man. Man, like,
That
marriage.
one talk. I'm sorry.
I was gonna start talking about marriage, but then I was like, we need to fucking crack some jokes or something.
Your new life motto, man. That's like the best motto you can have.
What, like, was it nothing makes sense and neither do you?
Oh no, dude, just fuck them.
Yeah, well, no, I got that from,
Shane, man.
yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
And, Shane,
That
we
guy,
love you, man.
Shane.
We
Little
love you.
Shane.
Yeah,
Good
but-
old what's his face?
What's his face? No, but, like, you know, you kind of, like, to do life successfully, sometimes you just can't care.
Yeah.
You just gotta be like, fuck it, and that's it.
Dude,
you know
why
what
do
I
you
mean?
think I've been so successful my whole life?
Right. Just fuck it, man.
I basically just said fuck it since the day I was born. And look where
It's
I
impressive.
am. Really, looking at my life and the
Yeah.
accomplishments that I made,
No,
it's
it's true.
like, wow, how the fuck?
Dude, yeah. Well, that's like the start of any beard is just saying fuck it. Then it turns into a beard.
Yeah, this summer has been really bad for that.
Dude, I feel like my beard has finally gotten to where I want it.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I've been growing it for years, and I never let it get long enough, but now it's like, it's looking pretty good, finally. But, like, it takes so much work. Like, I, like, almost trained my beard this summer. Like, I ate differently, and I tried to, like, get in a lot more protein, and, like, I took biotin and stuff like that. Like, I really trained my beard.
Yeah, I just look like an Amish teenager.
Dude,
so.
fuck around. My brother always used to make jokes at me. Like, he'd just be like, hey, Ishmael, we're gonna have a barn racing later.
Your brother sounds like a dick.
My brother is kind of a dick. Like,
That's hilarious.
I love
dude.
him. I love him because
Oh.
he's my brother. But, like, sometimes I'm just like, fuck you, man.
That's what siblings are for.
Yeah, that's true.
Just to build contempt and the ability to reason and argue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was a dick to my little sister growing up. Like, I remember one time she had one of those games for like the Wii where you had to sing into it.
Okay.
And like, I went downstairs. I was like, Deb, has anyone ever? My sister's name is Deb. I was like, Deb, has anyone ever told you that you're a really good singer? And she stopped and she said, No. I said, that's because you're not. And I just fucking ran back
fuck.
upstairs. Dude, she cried, man. Dude, fucking sickest burn I've ever made in my entire life. And I didn't feel guilty about it at all. It was that good. Like, I couldn't help it.
That was
Dude.
savage.
Yeah, that was pretty good, though. Dude, Griff, do you have any brothers and sisters? Like,
Yeah, I have a sister who's a senior in high school,
no, right on.
and my brother just started 5th grade.
Fucking A.
So I'm the oldest. If you couldn't figure that out.
Everybody else that's listening to this is stoned, and they're like, let's see, that's 1, 2, it's this many.
Yeah, I mean, they're alright. My little brother's kind of a piece of shit. For lack of a better word, he's kind of an asshole.
He's at that age where, like, yeah, everyone's a piece of shit at that age. Like, getting
Yeah.
into junior high,
Yeah.
I was a piece of shit. Everyone's a piece of shit when they're that
Dude,
age.
every time I'm home, there's like at least 30 different instances where I'm like, is it worth slapping him? It's not worth slapping him.
Dude, that's
Oh, man.
like, I don't feel like anybody really learns empathy and sympathy until they're around the 18-year-old age.
Yeah.
So until then, most children, like including me, were just fucking tiny Hitlers. Like, they were just the worst to be around. Like, I still find that now. Like, I love my nephews, but sometimes I'm just like, man, why don't you go away for a while?
Well, I mean, when I was growing up, my parents didn't really have any patience.
Right.
And my grandparents didn't have any patience with misbehaving. So I was basically whipped into shape real fast when I was a kid. I mean, I didn't get beaten, but there were a few times when I got popped in the mouth, you know.
Yeah.
But I learned.
No, like, I think I would say I was the same way. Like, I got the belt a couple times.
Yeah.
Like, that was, you know. Brian, like, how do you feel like yours was?
Dude, I never got the belt, but, like, yeah, my mom whipped me a few times. But, I mean, like, you know, after she did that, I never did that again.
Yeah. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, like, spanking kids. Like, I know
No.
some parents are really against it, but I'm just like, it was something that, you know, I acknowledged as not being great, so I kind of stopped doing things because of it, you know?
Well, I mean, there's been studies, you know, sociological studies that state that kids at a certain age, they learn through punishment and reward.
Right.
I mean, that's why you say, oh, well, if you clean up the house with me, we'll buy a candy bar at the store. You know, because that's how their brain works. They're like, ooh, candy, I like candy. Sure, let's
Right.
get some candy.
Yeah.
But then, like,
Man,
if
I
they're
would've been way
being
too lazy.
if they're being mean and disruptive, you can't reward them, and they don't understand the concept of you're not going to get candy
Right.
because they're like, well, I didn't do anything to get candy, so they just need just a quick little pop, and then they'll feel it. I don't know.
I like that episode of Family Guy where, like, Bing Crosby's on there. He's like, that's right, Peter. If your kids ever give you any lip, you can hit them with a sack of sweet Valesi oranges. They won't leave a bruise, and they'll show them who's boss.
Yeah, but
Sounds
we do not
brutal.
advocate for
Yeah, like, don't fucking abuse your
Yeah.
child. Like, you know, be a sensible parent, you know.
Yeah, all 12 of you listening to our podcast, come
Yeah.
on, don't be beating your kids.
Well, like...
Skip, that means you too.
Dude, yeah.
If someone ever listens to this by the time Skip has children.
Dude, well, like, talking about the audience, I'll say this. Like, I know, like, Skip is the one who definitely listens to each one, so thanks, Skip. We appreciate
Thanks,
you.
homie.
Our best customer,
This
man.
episode,
we
we should do Skipcast. Just talk about, like, Skip listens to our podcast, so we love him. And we're gonna do wacky hijinks and stuff like that. I don't know.
RuneScape.
Dude, yeah.
Yep, that's it.
We'll just,
Yeah.
Minecraft, maybe?
when we get our Minecraft account up, or
No, Terraria.
server. Oh, we could do Terraria too, but, like, we could
Oh
all...
wait, we
already
forgot to
have
tell
them.
you, we did that last night.
Oh, shit. Last night?
Yeah.
I've never really played Terraria.
Well, we just started
I
something.
have it, yeah. Just
Oh, you have it? Even
Yeah.
better, yeah.
we're like, who's all in this?
Okay, it's me, Griff, Z Twice is on there, Christian is hosting it, so, and it's through Steam,
Okay.
so you don't
Yeah,
have
I
to
got
get
it through
Hamachi
Steam.
bullshit. Kirby said he would be playing. Did he get on? I don't remember. I smoked a lot last night. I don't remember if he did or not. Fuck, is that it? I thought there was more, but yeah.
Okay.
There's
There's not
quite
too
a
many
few people.
It's pretty small so far.
Dude, yeah. Well, like, if I actually get it up and running, like, then yeah, I'll join.
Hell yeah.
That's tight.
We also have a chaos altar right to the left of our spawn. In
Right to the
desert.
left, yeah.
It's like really close to the left of our spawn.
Yeah, I found another one too, and I think it's right to the right of our spawn.
God damn it.
Anyway, what are we doing? This is supposed to be about Skip here. Come
Dude,
on, guys.
we were having
Dude.
we were having drug cast and then skip cast.
Yeah.
We were talking about Minecraft or something. Oh yeah, no, because if we all get the Minecraft server up again, then
Oh, yeah.
we could then we could all like do a Minecraft episode where Skip's on there.
Oh
And
god.
we're like, you know,
Build like a statue of his avatar.
yeah, that'd be kind of cool if that one was a video one though. But I don't know how hard that would be.
I mean, you just have to have one person like videoing the entire time.
right?
Yeah, just screen cap one instead of all three of us and switching between them. That would be way too much work
Okay.
for right
Did-
now.
You know what we could do is the three of us all sit around Griff's computer while he plays Terraria and like just talk about it. Maybe that'd be boring. I don't know.
I mean,
I mean, that's all
it would
Funhouse.
it would just make me
That's
want to play Terraria though.
we'd kind of
That's
do
the
like
thing.
a Game Grumps thing where we'd just end up talking about random shit anyway while we were playing.
Dude, that'd be a cool like because you're talking about wanting to do other not podcasts anymore, I guess, but different channels else. Because, like, you'd be doing Dude with us, if you're still doing the Coldest Talk Box with Kirby or whatever.
That is a possible one that's coming in the future. Like I said, future podcasts are in flux.
Yeah.
So.
But, that's something that we could do, is a video game podcast.
That'd be kind of cool.
Because, I'm sure we could get everyone in on Terraria or Minecraft or fucking something,
Yeah, I'm not much of a gamer, but I definitely like talking about games and shit, if I know anything about them. Yeah,
Chronicle us, building our empire in Terraria.
We talked about a little bit of that last time, but, what do you guys if you could name, your 3 top favorite games, what would they be?
Minecraft, Call of Duty 4, Civ 5.
Good choices.
Okay.
Right?
I have a very broad range. Of games.
Dude, mine are pretty similar to yours, Griff. I'd say I'd be kind of stuck between Minecraft and Terraria as being one. I'd say maybe Terraria a little bit more. I like it a little bit more.
I kind of loop them into the same. Minecraft, Terraria, they're about the same.
It's kind of the same but different.
Mm-hmm.
Terraria, Call of Duty Black Ops, and then Pokemon, any Pokemon basically up until maybe 3rd gen.
Okay.
I'll play the crap out of. After that, kind of started to fall off for me.
Right.
But yeah, Pokemon Emerald, best Pokemon game by far.
Okay.
All-time
When did that
fave.
one come out?
Oh shit, that was 15 years ago now, something like that. Do you remember for sure? Maybe it was 11 years ago. Maybe
I know
12
Pokemon
now.
Blue was 1994 because it was released the day I was born.
Was
Not
it
the
really?
day of the
Wow.
year I was born. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Unless it was released January 11th. Let's see.
Shoot.
I actually kind of want to find this out. That would be really awesome.
What are your top 3 video games?
I don't know.
Oh, 1996.
Oh, okay. I'd say my top 3. Anyway, no, I think my top 3 were Rock Band, all the Rock Band games. Because I was always really good at Rock Band. Little Big Planet, probably one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
I think I talked about. And then probably either Civ 5 or Battle Block Theater. I don't know why I think Battle Block Theater is a really fun game.
I don't think I've ever played that one, or maybe even really seen much about it.
I got it on a Steam sale when it was $2.
Yeah.
And I was and it ended up it's the same guys that do Castle Crashers.
Oh,
And
okay,
it has that same kind of feel. It's fucking great. I love that game.
Okay.
But I don't know. And Civ 5 is really good too. We talked about that a lot in the podcast, I think, last time. So
What, Civ 5?
yeah, we talked about all these video games last time. We had
I
a
don't
real
remember that
in-depth.
really.
Wow. Well, I mean, fucking typical, I guess. But right on. Well, I mean, I guess that's probably the end of the show, gentlemen.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, well, it's we're at 44 minutes.
Oh, shoot.
There wasn't a lot of cut that we needed either.
Right. Well, I mean, so this might be a longer one, and
I gotta
if
listen to Dude 2.
if I decide to put out the clips from those other episodes that never came out, then they're gonna go right here. And if they don't, fuck them.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. You guys have any closing comments? Any things to really talk about?
Man, shoot, now you went and put me on the spot. I just say, like we said, guys, use drugs responsibly, but have fun too. Because that's the most important part. Because if you're being too worried about doing it, then what's the fun in that,
Right.
Make sure to set aside some time to be safe, but have fun too.
Fucking A.
Yeah, dude.
That's really good.
What is the YouTube channel?
The YouTube channel, which I'll say this, I guess if you're listening to it, you already know, but Smile and Profit Entertainment, and that's profit with a PHET, and we did that, I chose that as the channel name because we all did the Wu-Tang name clan generator.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Dude, you should fucking do it. Brian, what was yours?
Man, I don't fucking remember that.
I
Oh,
just
look, 4 subscribers now.
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Oh, fucking A, dude. So, yeah, if you like this channel, if you like what we're doing, subscribe. Otherwise, I mean, do whatever you want.
Yeah, all you guys have
Like
subscribed.
it, comment. We're not actually making money.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing this for fun.
Can we
so
see
just,
who's actually subscribed to us?
I wish.
We'd have to go through
Skip
the
is
owner's
one of
account.
them. That's why. Oh, okay.
So
well,
you
then,
should be able to check.
right on. Dude, well, Skip is the one I know, so thanks, Skip.
Thanks, Skip.
Besides that, yeah, we got 2 already out. This is 3. We might have 3.5. We might not. Besides that,
2 likes.
2
22
likes.
views.
I
Two
think
likes. That's
I think
pretty
one of
decent.
those likes is me, though.
Oh well.
alright.
But anyway.
We gotta like our own material.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
Yeah, that's not illegal.
Yeah, I guess.
Get
I don't
some
know.
nerds.
It's kind of a weird thing because music and entertainment is one of those things you can't enjoy your own work. If you work at Subway, you can fucking make a Subway sandwich and then go home,
Go home and eat
enjoy it.
and that's all right. But if you
listen to your own music
you're
or
just
something,
fucking conceited.
yeah, it just
you're
looks
a dick.
conceited. I don't know. It is. I mean, I guess it is a little bit, but fuck them. Besides that, Griff, do you have anything to say or talk about or promote?
I mean, I've talked a lot this podcast, So I don't really have a lot else to say.
Okay.
I appreciate all the views.
Dude, yeah, we love you guys.
It's
thanks,
really
thanks,
nice.
Skip. Thanks for watching it.
Yeah,
Y'all, you
thanks.
watched this last episode 6 times. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Proud of you, man. You're a really good fan base.
Yeah. All right.
Dude, Skip's gonna love this episode.
Dude, yeah, we might just call this one Skipcast. If we don't, what was the other name?
Drugcast? I don't
No,
know.
it was,
Drugs aren't that bad.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. We'll take a vote. Besides that, it's like, just have a good day, guys. We're Dude. I'm Caleb.
Dude, I'm Brian.
And I'm Griff.
Hey, see you next time.
See you guys.
That be gone!